Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of Terraria. Last time we dealt with most of the Blood Moon. It's still going on. And I think this time we're just going to make more preparations for fighting our first boss, that being the King Slot. Probably. It depends, I guess. I guess we're just going to go into the mines and, do the mining. Oh, yeah. We also got Chamber. I don't know if that was last episode or if it was before that. Might be before that next EP-8. Which honestly would surprise me, but yeah. So that's the equipment that I'm rolling with, simply because I don't believe I have anything better yet. Hopefully that can change at some point. Probably not though. So I guess just kind of gonna be going and looking for cool stuff, and also being murdered by slime. But I guess he's not coming down here. Well, I guess we're just gonna kind of go through the mushroom biomes, not necessarily if there's anything cool really, but because I can fully possibly that. We're going to the mushroom biome because we can't. That should be reason enough. We got pretty much all the loot down here though, so there might not be too much left for us to get. So that'll be fun. Or at the very least, it will not be fun. I hope. I definitely need to upgrade this pickaxe. Not necessarily because there's anything. I really think that upgrading a proper pickaxe lets us mine, but just because it's so slow. I mean, like, speed is key to not wanting to hit yourself in the virtual area. Like, because there's so much grinding that, like, if you take forever doing simple things, you're gonna end up hating the game. I didn't see it. That's water. That's moon. Memory's bad in the game. You couldn't see the quite obvious water. Let's just go ahead and prevent anything bad from happening, because those slimes were, well, they were very clearly looking to do the killing on me. To make me they're trying to think of a safer. Those slimes were preparing to warp me back to home base. Out when we wanted to. By way of my HP reaching 0. That works as it is. So anyways, I guess just as we're mining here, trying to think of like any cool things that might be like, oh yeah, we can talk about this. We can talk about how blood red the water is, how I am. Well, I thought there'd be cool stuff down here, but other than me jumping in the water, getting murdered because I can't pay attention to the game. No. So I guess we will be walking back to home base, where the blood moon will continue to, or they just continue to continue. So I guess the reason we're not eating that life crystal is because whenever we do, the Eye Cthulhu has a chance to spawn every night, and without any sort of arena or, well, just any sort of arena or really preparations done, I don't necessarily know if I feel comfortable taking on the Eye Cthulhu just yet. I don't think that we will live very long, so yeah. It just boils down to that being a big reason. Because I don't, I just don't think that we win against the Eye Cthulhu obviously, as I've said 3 times. And my ability to spell is unfortunately on the case by the word equipment, but I mean, what can be done about it? Probably putting on my full lack of knowledge when it comes to Terraria, that's probably on full display. Yeah, I think we could do some equipment here as well. I don't know. And we could use a Wand Sparking, that does actually do a fair amount of damage. That'd probably be better than a lot of the stuff that we have, so I guess we'll go the Agile one. There's equipment here. Forge Guide. Right. Potion. I don't necessarily know. Oh, blood is going to go down, so that's obviously a good thing. I don't necessarily know like what the most optimal equipment for fighting the King Slime on hard mode would be. I mean, I gotta imagine that like there definitely is some sort of like, well, not obviously there is. It's Terraria, everything is probably not optimized, and I'm assuming a lot of it's also based on like, do you suck at the game? Yes. Well, in that case, this is the most optimal equipment, and if you're pretty good, you can fight me a lot sooner. Since I'm not good at the game, however, our fight will probably be a lot, not a lot later on, just, I don't know. I don't want to completely embarrass myself, so I might take a little bit more time than most people would just to make sure that well, just to make sure that I'm ready for this fight. Going and getting rid of our very high-tech Blood Moon defenses. And yeah, everything will get this way. I honestly don't even remember if I broke this is not in this world. I feel like I have the musket, and I'm pretty sure that drops from the crystals, but I should maybe check. Because if so, getting a meteorite and Gopher Tinkerer wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because I guess we're just gonna look for some mines. Or die. It'll probably be glad, to be fair. As I don't think I've gone an episode in this series without dying. Or doing something dumb like that where I thought it was the Space Keeper. Clearly I did not. Clearly the game had other plans. There goes. I hope that's not getting picked up, but yes, Discord in fact did go off it. My computer is picking that up, but it shouldn't be. I guess. Oh my god, my brain turned to jam. I wonder what flavor of jam that is. I'm also hoping that doesn't get picked up because I have an autumn EP on Discord, and I feel like twice now already I've accidentally tapped it and then immediately re-tapped it. But if it is getting picked up, I am terribly sorry for the... Actually, I don't know how, but I'm terribly sorry for that. And there's part of the underground temple. Little thingamabob. Balloon. Hot air balloon. That's what they're called. A little thingamabob. Truly the height of Terraria gameplay. Now these chain knives, I did talk to experts in the game about that. And oh, an actor. That's nice. But I did talk, not experts, but people that do play this game a little bit more, know a little bit more about it. Like the friends that I have, or my friends and family members, so they're obligated to be my friends. As long as I don't treat them terribly. I think that's how family works. Anyways, but yeah, apparently the chain knives are a lot rarer than I thought they would be. And I guess that makes sense, because I don't know if I've ever actually used the chain knife before this, but I don't know, it's definitely something I am enjoying having. It probably has prevented I don't know if it prevented a few deaths, but it's definitely made a few enemies a lot easier to take care of than they might have otherwise been. Yeah, I think after this mining trip as well, I think we're going to go back to base and we're going to turn it into a... not turn the pickaxe into the upgraded pickaxe, I guess. Or, well, we'll get either that or we'll get a free baseboard by a slime, or a bat. Yeah, it seems to work a lot better, like when you get close to the enemy and it, you know, pings off of them a lot faster multiple times. At least that's my 2 cents of it. I could be wrong. Maybe the optimal solution is to stand very far away. Ow. 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 The jungle is scary. The jungle is not my friends. The jungle was not my friends. Well, that mining trip could have went better since we didn't even make it to the mines. Such is the way to it. This is just a slight annoyance that it takes 15 seconds to respawn. I don't really get that. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I get, like, you know, like in multiplayer, if there's a boss still active and like having it take like 30 seconds to respawn. Like that to me, like that makes sense enough. Like I get it, like you're not necessarily punishing the player so much as like you're making it a lot harder to cheese the boss, and like that to me, like that makes sense. I like the gold pickaxe. I guess we're not making a good gold pickaxe though. But like, I guess just kind of like having the game cannot put the aglet. Oh, I already have an aglet equipped. I didn't. I bet I just looked so stupid there. I didn't realize we already had an aglet. I even showed it from earlier. I guess I didn't look at the top slot. I probably just looked like such an idiot. But yeah, nope, we had an aglet equipped that entire time. There was no reason to even bother to equip it. So I guess we go this way to the corruption. Or I presume at some point we're gonna have to deal with it being so close to our base. I don't know if the world evil move faster on a master mode. It's actually not move faster on expert mode. I feel like that's a thing that Relogic would do. They can, you know, absolutely make it move faster, but like, at the same time, I can't say one way or another for certain. I feel like they would though, and I'm gonna play like they would. I'm also gonna play like I'm getting murdered by everything because I am. So, because like, they shouldn't us make dealing with a lot of enemies so much faster, just the corruption, there's just so many of them. But like, we've gotta murder, at least, we've gotta get rid of a bunch of enemies before we can make any progress through it, and so it's just kind of like it's just an endless cycle of that. Just an endless cycle of yeah, making a little bit of progress, a bunch of enemies stopping you dead in our tracks, and then we gotta clear them out before we can make any more progress. So, yeah. My space bar. Can I jump? Ow. That was really just a call for the game. I have no idea what's going on with my space bar. I feel like half the time it's like accepting my jump inputs a little late. Half the time it's accepting, well, a third of the time a little late, a third of the time right on time, a third of the time just not at all. I guess technically it could be, except I'm a little late and I'm already going off the cliff, so. Welcome to the corrupted desert. I want to use this new pickaxe that I made. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. If we can get the Goblin Tinker, I think making... Well, obviously, everything about the Goblin Tinker, other than the fact that he's a money drain, is very nice. These guys are not taking. Well, these guys don't seem to take knockback for flying downwards. Because I was hitting them, they were just coming closer to me. I don't know if that's chain knives or that's dumb though. I feel like that's just the vultures though. That just do not seem to take any knockback whatsoever. Oh. Can I click on that? I mean, the answer obviously no, apparently I have no skill when it comes to this game, but that's just hand-eye coordination, that's not being bad at Terraria. Then I am pressing the mute button on Discord. Oh, well, this trip to the ice biome is a lot better. I don't really know. I guess we can find like an ice blade in an ice blade in the ice biome. That would be nice. But I wouldn't say there's really. I mean, a lot of this is just looking for like gold or something to make better armor. No, like gold or silver or any of those ores just to make better armor. Because I think if we can get a little bit better armor and we can find some rubies. Or we can get Slime Rain. That would work too. And we can attempt King Slime. That means I don't know if that's probably not gonna happen in this episode. Maybe next episode, the episode after, we can do a King Slime attempt. No idea how that's gonna go though. There's another. No. I don't know. If it makes sense, but like, yeah. If I think that's the game plan. Die a lot of times, try and get silver armor, at the very least. See how that goes. Find a ruby, because we need that before we can consider fighting King Slime. If we beat King Slime, then fantastic, and then we probably rush headfirst, stupidly, into the Eye of Cthulhu fight. And hopefully we can get the Eye of Cthulhu and do a little bit of powering up before. I didn't even realize that there was 2 cave engines there, but do a little bit of powering up prior to the fight with the Eater of Worlds. Or maybe we'll do King Bee. I guess it kind of depends. Weirdly enough, I struggle more with the Eater of Worlds, the Eater of Worlds fight than I do the Reign of Cthulhu fight. Like, I don't really seem to struggle very much with Rain, but just for some reason. Oh, Flurry Boots. I mean, that's not. I think they are technically better. No, they're not. They are worse in every way. They don't even provide as much defense. I don't know if there's anything here. I guess we'll take their piano. I guess we can take their statues. Because I think you can wire up the statues as well to, take the painting. Let's just take everything. No, what I was saying is I think you can, Alright, think about what you want to say. Think about what you're going to say. Think about what you're going to say. I am pretty sure that I lost it for a second. Damn it. Nope. It's not coming back to me. I always hate when that happens. Like, you have something that you say, like, whenever you're going to sneeze and you usually use it, and you're like, well, what the... how am I supposed to do about that? And the answer is just eat it. You should have. Maybe you should have just had a better memory. And I was really hoping for a pair of ice skates, I won't lie, because if we're probably going down the Terrace Park boot routes at some point, and getting an ice skate early saves a lot of pain later with having to search for them. I mean, even getting just kind of knocking off as much of the Terrace Park. Like, that's why I was pretty excited early. No, this is the one spot I did not want to be. This is not where I wanted to be. This is not what my intentions were. I was trying to build a little blocker. I clearly, that slide was having none of it. I feel like I played worse on camera as well. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna really. Oh yeah, I swear, guys, when I'm not recording, I'm like the greatest Terraria player in the world. But I feel like I don't do this bad. I mean, to be fair, I usually play Terraria on. Well, not usually. I do play Terraria on not master mode. So that probably isn't helping my case of being good at the game. Which I guess isn't really the case so much as just me sucking as a fact. I'm breaking everything except for the gold ore. So, you know, clearly this is, I think, the most optimal and intended route. Did I hit? No. No. What? Oh wait, I have ghost stone. Yeah, that probably doesn't help. Let's just take it. Oh, that's not. No, let's just kind of take it nice and slow so we can stop for. I mean, I'm never gonna complain if you're getting a bunch of rubies and stuff, but not rubies, emeralds, green, different Pokemon version. Yeah, I know emeralds are. I know emeralds are a gemstone. I was gonna fall through the ice, and now we're stuck in cobwebs. Oh, damn it! I was trying to avoid. Dang it! I was trying to avoid getting my clothes all soaking. This armor is probably like all rusted, like dented and banged up now because we've just been absolutely. One, we've been dying in it repeatedly, so you know that's just gonna happen. But more importantly, we've been throwing lead armor into water. I guess lead is used as pipes, so I mean maybe. I don't know if it's got to be like some sort of like lead alloy though, right? Well, I guess not necessarily because I think the Romans used it. Not, I mean, obviously, you know, using lead as armor had not armor. Pipelines has its own problems, namely lead poisoning. And by name lead poisoning, that's like the main problem with lead as armor. But no, I mean more along the lines of just where am I? What's going on here? No, shots ended. Well, actually, I've been that way. I've been down there before, so I guess we have to look for me. You mind jumping out? I guess you did mind jumping out of my way. And I was not moving fast enough to make vehicular slime ending. But speaking of committing vehicular slime ending, I think I'm going to block myself up in here, and I think we're going to call it quits on this episode. I will see you next time, where we will continue our journey into the ice caverns and hopefully find more good loot, or at the very least, not be sent back to base. Goodbye.